Hello, beautiful lovely gamers. My name is Jonal. I just woke up from a rage-induced coma. If you want to challenge yourself, it doesn't matter if you even play Rein. I highly recommend you trying out this new workshop. It's called the Reinhardt Combat AI version 1.0. The code for this is PH4PS. It's a really difficult workshop against a Reinhardt. It's a Reinhardt 1v1 against an AI bot that they've set up, which just is absolutely demolishing difficulty. It's of course created by Saida, a well-known member of the workshop community, I suppose you can call it. And this is essentially how it works. You will play against a Reinhardt in a duel. There is some rules that have been set up. First of all, fire strike cooldown is at the 35%. Charge cooldown is to 70%. And that's just your cooldowns, okay? The ultimate generation is 26% per swing, 35% per fire strike, and 100% per pin, okay? So that is a generalization of this AI stuff. Of course, a like on the video before we continue with some tips and so on really helps against YouTube's abusive algorithm. And please tell me down below, do you have any motherfucking tips to help me beat this fucking shit? I spent a clean like 45 tries. Of course, I don't main Rein, but still though, 45 tries before I could kill this guy a single time. This dude is ridiculously difficult. And I'm not like a top 500 Rein, but I understand how to win Rein duels. But it's so difficult. Now, outside of that, by using this game mode, you also get a couple other things. First of all, you get a Earthshard blocking practice mode. You get a Fire Strike practice mode. And you get a Corner Swing practice mode. Those are the modes that you get. Outside that, if you want to really practice up your Rein swings, I have some leaks and some rumors that kind of hints towards the fact that there might be a reason that you should try to improve your Reinhardt now if you want to get some good SR. But I'm not going to say any more than that. Of course, subscribe to the channel for those upcoming news, which I do believe should be released in too long. But outside of that, this is one hell of a mode. Now, here's some tips for it. Okay, first of all, of course, you gotta just have the mechanics down. Hitting fire strikes is important. Training fire strike with this bot early, right? If you can get ahead of it in damage, it becomes much easier. So landing fire strikes and landing them before he can land his first one, so you have a damage advantage, so you can trade with swings, and fire strike is really good. It also has seemingly predictable swing patterns. Mostly it's kind of holding down the mouse button, as you would like to say, and that does that you can dance in and out of his hit. So you can trade, and if you time it correctly, barely on the edge, you can get out of his range so he miss hit. So one of the ways is that you can trade you can trade hammer swings, and then jump out of his range, hit him with the fire strike, and then go back in again. And that way you can trade pretty aggressively towards his Rein. But that is where this shit kind of stops becoming easy. Because first of all, it seems like it is really good at landing Earth Shatters. If you ever try to fire strike and it has shatter, right, and shatters burn build pretty quickly, it will immediately shatter you. The same goes if you try to pin and it has shatter, it will almost immediately always try to shatter you. Now, what I assume that it's doing, and that's what at least it feels like, is that it is reading your inputs. So it's kind of cheating. Every time you hit E, and you will notice this if you play against AI, as soon as you press the fire strike button, it will immediately shatter. There's even almost before like there's any visual cue. So logically what the AI is doing is that it's looking and waiting for you to press E, and as you press E, it will immediately strike. So it's kind of unfair compared to playing against playing another human who has to either predict you or try to get visual cues. But that's also what makes this such a good practice experience. The fact that this thing is practically cheating it makes it so much more satisfying when you finally take it down. And it's such a rough but good learning experience. And the other thing you have to get really good at is and this is something that I had to learn much more than what now, is to be ready to counter pin. Because this bot practically aimbots with pins, it feels like, and can pin you in, like, you can be trading and winning these trades pretty evenly, and then you just get pinned into a wall and then you lose. So those are two of the most important things to try to do. It's almost practically impossible to hit it with an Earth Shatter. It knows that if you have a Shatter, and therefore it knows not to use Fire Strike itself. You can try to time it with its hammer swings, but it's really difficult, and in a lot of situations that I tried to do it, it would immediately get a shield up and block it perfectly. Only a couple of times I managed to hit a shatter on it. But again, all of this is just good practice. So dance in and out, try to trade efficiently with Fire Strike against it. And outside of that, if you can manage to do that, which is really difficult, but it's also what will make you such a good Reinhardt duelist, then you can win this thing seemingly consistently. As long as you can block its shatters, not get shattered yourself, and not get pinned. At that point, you got this, right? So it's just play flawlessly against the bot, and you will consistently beat it. I wish you the motherfucking best of luck. This shit is ridiculously difficult. I will link to the workshop as well on the workshop.elohell.gg down below in the description. Of course, a subscribe, and a comment giving me your score of how long it fucking took you to beat it. Did you beat my fucking score of 45? Because I don't know. I'm fucking frustrated. I rage quit this AI one too many times. Anyway, please again take care of yourselves. Stay positive. I love you guys very, very much. I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, my name's Jonal, and you guys keep that of me in your crosshair.